With the full moon on November the 15th, you will experience more ease and less struggle, because this full moon brings somewhat of an energetic opening that allows us to really surrender our struggles, our challenges, and open ourselves up to more ease, to higher solutions, to really replace all that struggle, the hardship, and all of the things that cause us to feel squeezed and quite stressed out about life. So with this full moon, you can experience ease replacing the struggles and the challenges. And in this video, I want to share with you the key things I think you should know about this particular full moon, and also some action steps so you can really make the most out of this energetic opening to really surrender all of your struggles and hardships and challenges and open yourself up to higher solutions. So the first thing I want you to know is that the challenging experience that you've had, the challenging situations, they become more flexible now. They are resolving with more ease. There's truly now that opportunity to really surrender all of your struggles to that higher power, that higher way of going about life, really opening yourself up to higher solutions as well, to handing over all the struggles, the challenge that you have experienced to a higher way. It's really about surrendering, because there's always a higher way of how to go about things. There's always a higher solution that is available, but oftentimes we're so stuck in the challenge, in the frustration, in the setbacks and stuff, that we're not really seeing that. We're often not able to really take that step back, look at it from a higher perspective, to see like, okay, how can I go about this in a different way? What other solutions are there? How can I resolve this? How can I let this come to completion, right? And now with this full moon, there's really that energetic opening to give you that opportunity to really surrender all of your struggles, all of your frustrations, all of the challenging situations, to really receive insights and guidance of how can you go about this in a higher way. And also to just surrender, to let it resolve and come to completion. Some of the things are staying in our life because we're holding on to it so tightly. It's because we're keeping it alive by the focus and attention that we're giving it. Think of it like that. When you have a bill that you don't know how to pay it, right? And you constantly just thinking about, I have this bill, I can't pay it. I have this bill, I can't pay it. I don't know what to do about this. You're feeding it that energy. You're keeping it alive. But when you just surrender, like, okay, I got this bill. I know it's going to resolve on its own. I know there's going to be money coming in too, so I don't have to worry about this. And you're being in that surrender state of being. Then whatever you need to pay this bill will just come into your life. Or maybe the bill just dissolves. Maybe you're getting an email or a letter saying, hey, this bill has been taken care of. It was a mistake. You don't have to pay that. Just as an example. So this is really what is available now with this full moon on November the 15th, is to really open yourself up, to surrender yourself to a higher way, to surrender your challenges and your struggles to be resolved in a higher way. Which brings me also to the second thing here that I want you to know, is that more ideas and downloads and insights are also coming in to help you resolve your challenges with more ease. Where you may get some insights in how to maybe go about this, what you can maybe do, or where should you maybe go, or who maybe should you reach out to resolve a situation or a challenge or anything like that. So just be open to receiving those insights and downloads. And here, gentle contemplation would be ideal. So what you can do is, tuning into whatever you're experiencing, but not from that negative, like feeding it more negative energy, but really from a detached point of view. Like, okay, so really just tuning in, like, okay, I have this challenge, I have this setback. What can I do about this? What is a higher way to go about this? What is the message, the lesson, the gift that I'm meant to learn from this? And what is the higher truth here? What is the higher way of going about it to resolve it, to have it come to completion? By doing this gentle contemplation, for one, you're not feeding it that negative energy, that negative attention, so to keep it alive, but you're really opening yourself up to a higher solution. Now, you may not get the solution right in the moment because maybe you're still too attached to the outcome, to the answer. But as you're just contemplating about it in a gentle way, in an open-hearted way, you're actually opening yourself up to receiving the insights, the downloads, the guidance of how to best go about it. Because it's about surrendering your challenges, your struggles, and let it be replaced by ease, by flow. Let it come to completion on its own, giving you the insights into how to make it come to completion. And the third thing I want you to know is that with this full moon, there's also the energy and the essence of allowing, surrendering, and trusting that is now available. And we're really being invited to open ourselves up to it, to really tune into that, to connect to it, to embody that embodied essence of surrendering, letting go of the hold, the tight grip that you have on those challenges, the setbacks, the situations that are making you feel quite squeezed, or where you're feeling stuck in life or whatnot. Really surrendering all of that to a higher way, but being in the essence of allowing yourself to receive the insights, the guidance, the opportunities, the solutions to come into your life. And then trusting that whatever guidance you receive, whatever comes into your life, to really help you resolve that, so you can go about life with more ease and in that surrender state of being. Because when you're really in that surrender state of being, life becomes easier. When you're no longer stressing about, am I going to make money? Am I going to get clients? Am I going to get that raise? Am I going to get that job? What if this and what if that? When you're constantly in that energy, you keep feeding it, you keep magnetizing it. And if you remember me talking about in the forecast that this month, the energy of manifestation is really heightened, so you can really manifest with more ease. But when you're constantly in that lackful energy, constantly think about lack and limitation and doubts and fears and things like that, you keep magnetizing that, you keep feeding that. And that's what you then call forth. So by you being in that surrender state of being, really allowing yourself to just surrender, allowing yourself to just go about life in an easier way, in a surrendered way, then the solutions will present themselves. No longer, you don't have to stress about, your life, the things that if they're not working, if what's going on, or fearing, the future, fearing that, am I going to have enough money? Is this going to happen or whatnot? Because you're only going to feed more into that, and that's what you then magnetize. So here, the invitation with this full moon is to really surrender. Surrender to ease, to flow, to allowing solutions to present themselves to you. Really trusting that, even though I have no idea how to resolve this, but I'm going to let that go. I'm going to surrender that. I'm going to open myself up to a higher solution. I'm going to go about my day in an easy way, in a surrendered way, in an allowing way, knowing without a doubt that this is going to resolve on its own. There's going to be a solution there that I just haven't seen yet, that I haven't become aware of yet, but I know there's a solution there, because there are infinite ways of how to resolve something. You just haven't become aware of it yet. So by you stepping into that surrender state of being, that allowing state of being, that trusting state of being, you're opening yourself up to be presented with a higher solution. And that's really what is available now with this full moon. So if there's anything in your life where you're feeling stuck, that doesn't really go the way you want, or you have some doubts around that, let it go. Surrender it. Put it out into the universe. Like, do that gentle contemplation. Like, okay, I have this challenge, I have this situation. What is a higher way for me to go about this? What is a higher solution here? I'm now open and ready to receive that. And then go about your day. If you didn't get an answer right there and then okay, go about your day. But be in that open state of being, that allowing state of being, to allow yourself to receive the guidance, to receive the insights, or to receive the solution. That is what is available now with this full moon. Then the fourth thing I want you to know is that it really kind of, connects with what I've been just saying, is like, the more at ease you can be, the more doors will open up for you. The more opportunities will present themselves to you to resolve a situation, a challenge, a setback, or anything like that. Those solutions will then make themselves aware to you. Like I said, being in that state of allowing, that surrendered state of being, the more ease you can bring into those things, the struggles, the setbacks, the challenges, the more you open yourself up to a solution. Thing like that, you're trying to open the door, you pull on it, you pull on it, you pull it. Why is it not opening? Why is it not opening? Why is it not opening? And you're like just so frustrated because the door won't open. But if you were to be in that surrender state of being, like, okay, if I pull on it, it's not working. What is the solution? Oh, well, maybe I need to push on it. And then all of a sudden the door opens. And I know this is like a very simple explanation, but it's like the analogy that I was given by my guides to make it very simple, very clear for you. Oftentimes we're trying to go about a situation by trying to pull open the door. But if we were to just surrender that, we may realize that, well, I just need to open the door by pushing on it. It can be that simple. Right? And of course, there may be some other steps that need to happen instead of just opening the door the right way. But, it can be that simple. And when you are in that surrendered state of being and really bringing more ease into your day, into your life, into those challenges, those setbacks, those struggles, solutions then open up to you. They're making themselves available to you. And that's really what's available now with this full moon, is helping you really learn to be more at ease, to bring more ease into your life, into all of those areas in your life where you're feeling quite stuck or challenged or frustrated or things are not working out. Bring more ease into it. Keep thinking about that door. Maybe look at your life, those challenging areas in your life, and think like, okay, are you maybe trying to open the door the wrong way? Is there maybe a higher way or simpler way to just bring some more ease into it and a solution would present themselves? And I get it. When you're in the midst of things, hearing something like that may make you feel quite not okay because you're in the midst of things. And I completely get it. I've had my fair share of situations where I didn't see left or right when I was in the midst of it. I didn't see the solution when I was in the midst of it because I felt like I was just going in circles. But I want to invite you just to trust that even though maybe you're in the midst of a challenge, in the midst of a setback or whatnot, there is a higher solution. And surrendering may be a little bit more challenging, but I want to invite you to do your best. Take a step back and just bring more ease into it. Detach emotionally from that situation to really be open to receive a different solution. Like I said, the more ease you can bring into situations, into your life, solution will present themselves to you and life becomes easier. And when you do that, and that brings me into the fifth and final piece here, is that you will also feel that inner sense of ease as well. You may then also feel, and especially not around that full moon, you may then actually feel that that pressure is residing where maybe previously you felt quite squeezed and challenged and constricted. That now also eases up because this full moon energy really brings that energy of ease, of flow, of really that openness. So if you allow yourself to really bring more ease into your day and whatnot, then you will feel that internal ease as well. That inner pressure, that inner constriction that you may have felt up until this point will then ease up. So there's truly a beautiful energy that is coming in with this full moon. So you may feel that on or around the full moon where things are just becoming easier. There are more solutions that are coming in. You also feel less constricted and pressured or challenged about whatever's going on in your life. So here are the key things that I want you to know about the full moon. Now also definitely be sure to then stay tuned for the light language activation that is going to come out as well to assist you with the full moon energy as well, to help you really surrender into a higher state of being. So that video is coming out very soon as well. But now let me share with you some action steps of what you can do to really harness this beautiful energy of this full moon. First of all, allow yourself to become aware of where are you holding on too tight in your life? What situations do you really hold on to? What situations or circumstances in your life are you constantly feeding that negative energy to? That you're really keeping alive basically by your tight grip on it. Whatever you're uncovering there is bring more ease into it. Really release the hold. Release that tight grip. Take a step back. Detach emotionally and allow yourself to bring more ease into it. Open yourself up to a higher solution. Then secondly, tune into the energy of surrender and allowing. Whatever situation you uncovered, or even if it's just your life in general, where you feel that you're very challenged and you have a lot of struggles or whatnot, allow yourself to tune into the energy of surrender and allowing. Then thirdly, you may also want to journal or contemplate about those higher solutions. As you're journaling about what's really going on, you may not really ask the question, well, what am I missing here? What's the message, the lesson, the gift here? What is a higher solution here? What is a higher way of going about this that will serve me better? And just kind of contemplate about it. Really open yourself up to receiving the solution. A higher solution, a solution that is more of ease, that is more in alignment, and that will bring you the best outcome. Also allow yourself to really open yourself up to looking at the situation from a higher perspective in order to really see the higher truth and a higher solution, because there's always the truth that we believe is the truth, but there's also often a higher truth. And by you really taking that step back, detaching emotionally from it, really surrendering to that, also looking at it from a higher perspective, you're actually opening yourself up to a higher truth and a higher solution. So here are the three things that you can really do on around the full moon to really make the most out of this beautiful energy that is now available, this beautiful energetic opening, so you can really surrender your struggles, your challenges, your setbacks, the feeling stuck in your life or anything like that, to a higher way, to let your struggles be replaced by ease, by flow. and really surrendering to the higher way of being. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Now also be sure to check out these 2 videos here. 2 beautiful light language activations. One is about enhancing your courage and confidence, and another light language about releasing any resistance that you might have to living the life that you love. So thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant and joyful day. Namaste.